Hi guys, welcome to our first episode of the Piggybank, where we give you our 3 cents. So today we're going to be talking about dating apps.
Yeah.
I feel like we recently got into dating apps a lot more because we're in college. And one thing that I get confused with is like, do I want to be on a dating app or do I want like an organic connection?
Yeah, it's like when it comes to like getting like that app, I feel like a lot of people just really like the attention, which sucks, but it's true.
Yeah, that's true. Like I get such a high off of like scrolling like through like Tinder or Hinge. I don't use Tinder because I feel like Tinder is too quick. Like that's literally just based off of seeing someone's face.
Right.
But what I like about Hinge is that like it has all of these like
Categories.
Right,
Yeah.
the categories.
Honestly, like the high part, so true because it's just like the looking, the scrolling. Like, oh, he's cute.
It's like a little
Swipe.
game.
Oh, they're cute. Swipe, and it's like for me, once I get to like the whole matching part, and it's just like, oh,
no, exactly.
Right,
Okay.
Right.
That I'm like, how far does it really go? Like how far do you really go off of a dating app? Because ideally you want to have this person that you find, you like, you match. But I feel like all my conversations are always just dead.
It's like it feels like once the initial conversation is over, it's like what next? Like I feel like not enough people like kind of make the initiative to be like, I'm taking you here. Let's do this on this day, this time, all this stuff. So then like this dating app cycle just begins to just be like, oh, there's like all these matches I have and then nothing else.
Literally.
Like,
So have y'all ever been on a dating app date?
no, me personally.
Okay.
she has though.
This is where I differ from you guys because I feel like the only reason I have been on dating app dates is because they were all with older people. So what's y'all's like dating app range age-wise?
Honestly, mine is from my age to 23 because I'm crazy.
No, well, okay. Yeah, I just changed it. I had it at 19, okay, because I personally do not like younger. But I was like, okay, 18 is just 1 year younger than me, so I have it right now from 18 to 23 or 24. I can't remember.
I think mine starts at 18 and goes to 23.
Yeah.
Because I had it from 18 to 21 for a little bit because I was scarred with 23. That age was like scarring for me. But I think now I'm like, now that person turned 24, I'm like 23 is okay. But yeah.
I feel like you should like give just like a little bit intel from that Hinge date that you went on so that people know.
So
because it was an older guy.
You're right. We're going to give him a fake name. We're going to name him Roscoe. Okay. So I had my first ever date. Like I had never been on a date before. The first time I ever went on a date was a Hinge date, and it was with a 23-year-old.
And
I
was 18.
Yeah, I was 18 at the time. It was with a 23-year-old, and it was actually like one of the, I can't say one of the best dates I've ever been on because I've only been on like 2, but it was pretty good because he bought the whole menu. I felt like it was in a movie. Like he was like spinning me around.
Yeah, it was
he took me to a bridge. We can't stop the bridge. Like, you know, it was great. But then I was like, this doesn't feel right. Like
and all the girlies were like, Hailey.
Okay, that's one thing. Always trust your gut.
Yeah.
Like, always trust your gut. Your gut's always right. And I think I was getting butterflies mixed up with, like, worms in my stomach. Like, it was definitely, like, I knew. I was just, like, fazed and blinded by, ooh, I'm on a date for the first time. And he just bought me all the food.
He was, like, an ugly guy. Like, he's also, like, this attractive guy, like, kind of well put together. So, obviously, it kind of, like, brings in that. Ooh,
And I'm not gonna lie, those butterflies are sometimes warning signals.
Yeah,
Girl,
that's
you better
true.
listen.
It's really important to learn, like, the difference between the two. But I would say I didn't have a bad experience on the date. I just didn't want to go out with him anymore. And that's where it's like, are you ever really going to find the person that you want to be with for life? Like, there's definitely, like, so many experiences.
There's like, success stories I have seen, but I don't know. It just, like, there's also so many. Like, I know we all, like, are on Hinge, but, like, with, like, Bumble and, like, Tinder and just, like, all these things, it just seems so, like, superficial. And it's, like...
Yeah. Like, I think we all want an organic connection.
Oh, yeah.
But that's just so hard to find these days.
It really is.
Can we talk about how, like, our generation of guys it's like
No, I can't. I like.
they don't do anything.
There's like
they
a
don't
couple
make efforts.
unicorns, like.
And all the unicorns are in relationships.
Exactly.
Like they're all
and they're not
together.
on the dating apps. Like even the guys that are single, like let's just say the unicorns that are single, they are not on the dating apps from what we've seen. Like I mean there could be like and we're just like not giving them a chance because we just have had a lot of bad experiences through these dating apps. But there's like I do have to say like it's not like all bad, I guess. Like I just never like go through with going on a date. Maybe if I did, I would actually,
Me and Kayla are trying to get on a double date together.
Right.
But we just realized, first of all, it's with, like, older guys.
Yeah.
So, like, that's already, like, damn. And then
Yeah.
secondly, the friends aren't giving to me.
Yeah.
But, like, I just think we need to try. Maybe we should be the ones putting an effort. Because obviously these people aren't going to.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Right.
Okay, yeah, Jailah, can you talk about that? I feel like Jailah is the one of us out of the three. You would think that Jailah would be, like, the shyest, but Jailah's...
Yeah.
I'm probably the boldest person here because I'm like, I live by life is short. Honestly, I live by life is short. And every time I found somebody attractive, I went up to them. I said, you're cute. What do you want? Like, what's your number? What's your, like, Insta socials? Like, give it to me. And I got it. But then they're just like, wasn't really there for me. It wasn't giving, you know?
Yeah, but you still like did that. Like
I do recommend that. Like, if you want to do that, you should do that. Like,
Right.
why not?
I just think like how Hailey and I are, this is like how it is versus like you don't like feel that like anxiety to go up to the person. Like, obviously none of us are like really like shy at all, but I have like that you have to like break me first. Like I'm like I get so scared to like just go up to someone because but like if I knew them I wouldn't. Like I don't
No,
know.
but like the anxiety is pretty much still there, but like I just have that sort of like I don't even know how to word it, but like I would go up to them still. Like the anxiety is still there.
Yeah.
It's just a mindset.
It's really about breaking that, like, I think having I can do, like, this is not going to matter in the future
Right.
mindset. Like, once I started realizing that, I've been more open to, like, doing things like that, bold things. But really, everything that happens, no one's going to be dwelling on that for the rest of their life, for the rest of the day. Like, that's really just you. And if you just
Yeah.
think about it, like, they're not going to care. If they say no, it's a no.
Yeah.
I think that's where it's like, I just wish we knew or like had experience with organic relationships because my first ever dating experiences were
like
from dating
Hinge.
apps.
Right.
So like that's all I have to base it off of. If I had like past experiences with dating people in high school, I think it would have been way easier for me. But
Like to be a casual dater, like
Right.
you know what I mean? Like I noticed there is like some people which like kudos to y'all. Like I really wish I could like do this. Like the people that like go on like dating app dates, like Hinge dates for example, like have a couple a week, see who they like. Like I want to do that, but I'm just like I don't know. Like I don't know what is like stopping me from going to a date with one of these people. Like
to
I
be
really
honest,
couldn't
we
tell
should be
you.
getting free meals.
We
That's what we should
should.
be doing. We should be eating for the free. Like if we're
Get the free drinks,
if
get
we're
the
not
free
trying to
meal.
get a husband every time we go out, that's
No.
fine. But like, there's nothing wrong with having fun, having a
Right.
little meal, having a little good kiki with the guys
No,
or the
'cause
girls.
That's like, it's like I literally just read this. I don't know where, but it was like when you're in your 20s, do not date to marry.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like it says date to have fun, date to find yourself within a person, like, and like I mean maybe you find your soulmate, you know what I mean, or like find your life partner through that, but like I don't know, I felt like I always had that mentality where I'm like, oh, I'm dating to marry, but it's I don't know, it's like in your 20s, I don't date to marry, like do it for yourself, and I'm like,
Also be safe.
no,
yeah.
but that's really true because dating to marry, it's like, I don't know, that seems so artificial to
Yeah,
me. Like, if you're gonna
right.
marry someone, it shouldn't be because, oh, I went on a date with this person, that means that they're my destined. Like, I think that person comes to you organically. I don't
Yeah.
think I'm gonna meet my husband on a dating app.
Oh, no.
And for some people, everyone that I found that meet their husband on a dating app, they've said, I didn't think I was gonna meet my husband on a dating app.
Yeah,
And they
right.
were on there dating for fun, and then it happened to be that. So I think that is even an organic relationship
Yeah.
in a way. So like,
Right.
I think what we should be doing is dating for fun because
Yeah.
once you're locked in and married, you're gonna be like, damn. I've been with
Right.
this one person my whole life. Like, if I was to date to marry right now, that means I would have only ever been in one serious relationship in my whole life.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I hope I love my husband
No, yeah.
or whoever I'm with forever. But I'm always going to wonder what if that is the case, which is bad. But, I don't know.
Right, and the thing about all three of us, like when you said that, it just made me realize like we have had situationships, we've had, you know, like whatever, but all three of us have never been in a serious relationship, like an actual long-term serious relationship. So they come from you firsthand, like.
No, do y'all have like commitment issues?
Honestly,
Take the floor.
I think I have like really bad commitment issues in terms of like so many people have let me down in the past that I'm like
for sure.
really scared to.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not even that. It's really just like I don't know what to do because a lot of people had that high school like fake relationship that you at least had
Like
a little bit of
prepped
commitment.
ya.
But
It
I
prepped
don't
ya.
have any prep. I don't
No,
have any prep.
no,
I'm in
you
college
don't.
and I don't
Just got
have any
thrown in
prep.
there.
I just feel like on top of that, like having no prep and then having high expectations too, because like that and high expectations just don't mix.
That's true. Commitment issues
Yeah.
versus high expectations. It's so hard to tell which is which. Like, am I scared to commit to this person or do they not exceed my expectations?
Exactly.
Right, and that's why I think like the dating app comes into play with also the commitment issues. You know what I mean? It's just like you don't see these people. You don't know if you'll ever see them. So it's just like you're scrolling on people that don't exist. You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
It's so easy to not even like,
like,
look
that
at them and be like, oh, you're a real person. It's like I don't need to commit to you right now because
Yeah,
I could just block you on whatever if I don't want to see you again. Like,
Yeah,
That
exactly.
part, block, heavy on the block.
no, heavy on the block.
Personally, heavy on the block.
Heavy on the block, especially with these weirdos on Hinge, because sometimes they do be weird.
Okay, get into that. So, like, have you had any weird Hinge experiences? Did I tell you guys about that other 20? This is why I'm, like, scared of 23-year-olds on Hinge. I had this other 23-year-old. We're going to call this one Luca. That's a cute name. He shouldn't even be named Luca, but he was trying to take me on a date, and this was before the other guy. So this was going to be my first date for real, and I'm so happy it wasn't. Because what I did, I changed a picture on my profile the day before. It was actually the day of the date. I changed the picture because in that picture I was 17, and I was like, this is weird.
Yeah.
So I changed the picture, and then he's going to text me this long, like, paragraph, like,
psycho.
it's really rude of you to be changing your pictures on your profile the day of our date.
Oh
Have
my
some
gosh.
respect next time. I'm going to be canceling our date. I was like,
Okay.
Whoa. Like literally 3 steps back. Like, hold on.
first of all, the first red flag should have been the fact that he had a picture of him dressed up as the Joker in his profile. You're already a clown and crazy. And then secondly, like, he just, I don't know. You don't own me. I don't even know you.
No,
I've never
he's
even
not
met
even
you.
like even in the.
I don't even know your favorite color. Let's be
He's
serious.
like, I wouldn't even call him an acquaintance at that point.
No,
like,
literally.
no,
that
like,
is a stranger.
that is the thing. I feel like a lot of people on these dating apps, they don't, so they want you to be committed to them, but you know good and well they're still swiping on other people too.
Yeah.
And like personally, I'm gonna keep swiping on people until
You're
I'm
gonna
in a
keep
locked-in
swiping, yeah,
relationship. So
until-
why do I need to be committed to you when I'm not? I've never even seen you in my life, you know?
We'll walk you past the street and we'll know a thing.
Right.
Yeah, like it's just really weird. I feel like there's just a stigma with like people on dating apps, people in general. Like even if you're talking to someone, they want you to be committed to you or committed to just them, but then they can't commit themselves, and that's just really unfair to you and them.
Right, and like the whole culture of like the hookup culture too, where at this like given point in time in 2022, you don't even know anymore if it's like someone is genuinely want to take you on a date or if someone just wants to hook up with you. And like that's it. And that goes back to the thing you're talking about where it's just like high expectations, because we are seeing this all around us, these shitty ass dudes, and it's just
Honestly, a lot of men will like make it aware, like they will make sure that you're aware of their intentions. Like if you're DTF, then be about that, and if you're not, don't be about that. Like honestly, stand your ground. Period. Because that's like
I don't
majority
know.
I've seen.
I feel like guys don't make it clear from the get-go. And like what they have added on Hinge is that you can say what your intentions
yeah.
are. And I've
That's
seen
a
a lot
good
of people don't use
addition.
that feature. Like they're
They
scared
should.
or something.
They
Or
should use it more.
they'll put like figuring out my dating goals. Like what does that
What does
mean?
that
Like you don't know what you
mean?
want. And I feel like a lot of people on
know
dating
what
apps
that
just want
means.
attention. They don't actually want they don't
code for
actually
DTF.
want to be in a relationship. They just want attention.
I think it's really 50-50 with the DTF and all that. Like, I don't know. Like, I haven't really had experiences where a guy's, like, just straight up forward and is like, oh, this is all I'm looking for. So, but I don't know, like, it gets sticky because then you'll start talking to someone and then you think they like you and then they just hit you with the, oh, I'm not looking for anything serious.
I'm like,
right
then what
now."
was the point of that?
Why
Like,
were you talking to me then?
That's why I'm so scared of Tinder, because I remember so vividly, like,
Oh,
I'm
that's
traumatized. This one guy just, like, instantly said, come over and sit on it. I was like, huh? What?
Oh, no.
I'm scared.
No.
Nar.
Tinder is, all that use Tinder are a different
I
breed.
feel like here's how I'm going to rank the dating apps that I'm familiar with and what they're used for. I think people who want to be serious are going to be on Hinge.
Yeah.
If you want a relationship, you're going to be on Hinge and you're going to actually take someone on a date.
Yeah.
I think people on Tinder just want to get in your pants,
Yeah.
and they will make that so clear because it's literally just based off attraction.
Yep.
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
people on Bumble want a little friendship, for real. I don't think they actually, they want
Yeah.
like someone to talk to. They don't actually
Yeah.
want to go out with you. They want to keep it on the phone.
Yeah.
And that is my dating rundown.
I would say the same thing. I've seen like a lot of success stories with Bumble too, though. Like, and I love the Bumble BFF, but
Bumble's like wholesome.
yeah,
I don't know. I feel like they're really wholesome. That's
I don't really like Bumble.
Yeah, I mean, I don't use it.
I mean, I don't use it. Here's the thing. Okay, can we talk about what age were y'all on dating apps? What age did you first get a dating app?
Oh, the legal age.
Yeah, me too. We are.
The legal age. Okay. Did you actually?
No, like for real.
Literally
Like,
the legal
I know
age.
some people
The
like,
first day I met you,
no,
literally
I
you
did
got-
see this, but I did right when I turned 18.
I wanted to do it right when I turned 18, but I actually was on Bumble when I was 17 and a half.
and a
Okay, but,
half.
like, Bumble's also for friends.
Bumble is also for friends, and that was my like making it better. And honestly, I met one of my really good friends on Bumble,
Yeah.
but we were like on Bumble dating, and I've been friends with that guy for like 3 years now.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think you guys should not be on a dating app if you're underage because
and even wait a little.
no, yeah.
I mean,
Because
like, I don't
maturity
know.
levels. I feel like
Yeah.
us, if we're swiping and I see someone that's 18, my brain automatically goes like,
Child.
are they 18?
Yeah.
Are you?
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
can't tell, and I don't trust that. So if you're 18, get it and be serious. But if you're underage, don't be on dating apps because that makes us look bad, you know? Like, that's
Yeah.
just a scary thing, too. It's like, you don't know these people, and you don't have anything to base it off of. So,
Yeah, and like getting the app, like we said, we got it like when we were 18, maybe younger, whatever. Like that also sucks. Like that we think we have to do that. Like I know it's just because we know that it's so hard to find that like organic thing nowadays, and like when you do. Like examples is just like having a crush on someone, you hang out and then they F you over. Like it's just so it's like okay, so someone's gonna F me over on a dating app, someone's gonna F me over in real life. It's like where's the happy middle?
the happy medium. Like,
Yeah.
it sucks. It really does. But I feel like everyone has these thoughts and everybody knows that.
Yeah.
But then we're all like, oh, they don't actually like me. Like, everyone,
Yeah.
you don't know what someone's thinking.
No.
And that's what sucks the most is because a lot of people aren't going to go out there and put themselves out there because they're
Yeah.
just scared of rejection.
That's where I get like I don't know what to do because you'll have like two people in your ears being like, oh, they don't like you, they're not doing this and this, so they don't like you. But then there's also you don't know what they're going through. Like they could have like some sort of internal issues going on, like whatever it may be. But then we're at this point scared to put ourselves out there and say something because we don't want to get hurt again.
I feel like don't be scared of rejection because that really builds character. Honestly, that's what made me be so bold and whatnot because I'm like not scared of rejection. Like I really don't care. Life will continue. It will go on.
It took me so long to get into that mindset. I'm going to say I'm in that mindset, but I really don't think I am because I don't like
I
rejection.
love saying we're on a floating rock.
Yeah.
That's what made me.
We're on a floating rock.
Literally just in space.
I'm like I really try to say YOLO as much as I can, but then
It's just so hard to YOLO because I'm like, first of all, I'm not going to YOLO because then I feel like I disassociate when I say stuff like that. I'm like, it's just such a line. Like, I feel like we need to challenge ourselves. Me and Kayla, we're going to be going on the street this week. Catch us on the streets. Right, Kayla?
yeah, okay.
Oh, my gosh. We need to
Jailah
get
could be
better.
like giving us the pointers because she's
like,
already
not-
done it many times before.
And maybe as we get older, that's like a trait that you adapt. I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know.
No, because I mean, like, I feel like when we're out, like out on the town, out at night, you know, and I got a drink or two, or whatever.
I was about to say, put a little lick on my body and all of a sudden, I'm a talking.
Like
that's
at the
liquor.
bar, I will go up to him and be like, "Hey," and like that's why I think a lot of people like will be like, "I'm gonna take a shot before my Hinge date." Like,
I did that when on my
She
first
did
date
do
with my last successful Hinge date. We're gonna name that one Danny. Okay, my
Okay.
last successful Hinge date. It lasted like 3 months. I dated him for like 3 months, and on our first date, I took a shot, and I told him later, and I was like, I took a shot, and he was like, really? I was like, you're so relaxed. He was like, I was so relaxed and natural, and I was like,
Yeah.
yeah. And I actually met him at my job before. I matched with him on Hinge, so I already had that. But I don't know. It's like also those like first date anxious jitters
No, yeah.
that I feel like you get in general.
Yeah.
So taking a shot always helps. Like if you're gonna meet up with the Hinge date, okay. One thing I think we should touch on is like the dangers of dating online.
Yeah.
Like there's been so many situations and cases where people have online dated and then don't return home, and that's
Right.
like really scary.
And even with like financial stuff too, they'll be scamming. Like, I've seen like that one documentary, the man like scammed the woman out of literally millions of dollars. Like,
Especially in like college and whatnot, and having a good close friend group and just people that you know that you can trust, share that location.
yeah.
Share that location. Like, I would like feel way better about you all going on a date or any of my friends going on a date when I know where you are. And I'm like, girl, why are you not home yet? Like,
Yeah, I've even had like situations where my friends have been like, "I'll follow you on the date. I'll be there. I'll be undercover." And I've seen that on TikTok all the time, and I think that's kind of fun and cute. Like that relaxes nerves, and it also like makes sure you're safe. You know?
yeah, and never ever ever let them pick you up on the first date.
Oh yeah, no, you're not getting into any
Like,
cars.
if you know, like, okay, if it's like a friend of a friend, like, I'm talking about dating apps. We're not talking about any other type of date. When dating apps, do not get into their car the first date.
Yeah, no, that's the immediate no.
Like, you meet up with them, you have a friend drop you off, whatever. And don't, I wouldn't recommend going to a house either the first day.
Don't go to the house.
That's
no.
just scary.
That was
like-
red flag number 2 for Roscoe, because why was he trying to invite me to his house? No, I will not be there. You're never.
No.
If you're on a dating app, if you're like trying to take someone on a date, take notes. Do not take them to your house.
No.
Do not let them go in your car. Ask them if their friends know where they are. Just
Yeah.
you want to make them feel comfortable.
at all times. Like, we know the world we're living in right now, and it's especially scary for women. So, like, let's just be courteous of that and, like, address it.
Yeah. Well, I think we pretty much covered dating apps. Like, if y'all have any questions about anything, be on our Instagram or in our comment section, and we will see y'all next week.
Yeah, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube, follow us on TikTok and Instagram.
And
Hit
then
us up
tune
on
in.
streaming platforms.
Yep, same place, same time next Friday. Bye, guys.